Matthew, good morning once again. We're on the hunt for the weird this morning. It's a damp, mild morning, and one of the little ponds dotted all over High Ash Farm. There's bulrushes standing up next to me, about 7 or 8 feet tall. Amazing plants. Reed mace is another name for them. And just looking down at the pond, because this is the time of the year that's fantastic for some of our amphibians. They now leave the water and are going to spend the winter months on dry land. And in this pond, during the summer, there was lots of common or smooth newts laying their eggs in here in the vegetation, folding up the leaves, and the babies have now hatched. And it's lovely and mild and wet this morning. It's actually raining quite heavily, and all the youngsters are coming out simultaneously. I'm in the right spot at the right time, and there's a great big rock here on the edge of the pond. It weighs about 6 tons, and it's one of the entrance rocks to High Ash Farm. The sign is just there. We'll have a quick look. There it is, High Ash Farm, Caistor and Edmund there. And if we're lucky, we may just see one of these little newts, smooth newts or common, on top of the rock. Here it is. We're lucky. Let's see if we can get this little camera on the newt. It's only about 1.5 inches long. It's just moving, just wriggling across the top of the rock. There it goes. Just superb little amphibian. So it was born in the pond here, and it's spent the summer in and out of the water, and it's just mature enough to give you an idea. It's about 2 inches long. Let me just look in my pocket, because I think I've got unusual for a farmer, I've got a 50p piece. There we are, right beside it. There, that gives you an idea of how small and beautiful this is. But I said we're on the search for the weird and wonderful in today's programme, and this little creature has got some amazing tricks up its sleeve. It's eaten by grass snakes. Even the dragonfly larva in the pond here will gobble it up. Frogs and toads will also prey on this small amphibian. It's now making its way for its winter quarters. They travel quite a distance sometimes from the pond where they're born, and it's crawling across. It changes colour. You can see it's almost the colour of the rock that's underneath it at the moment. Absolutely amazing. So its weird feature is that if it loses its tail or one of its limbs, wait for it, it can grow another one. That's what's weird about this little creature, and it's scurrying along at quite a speed. I'm not going to get in its way or try and stop it. It knows where it's going, because it will probably join some of the adults that came out of the pond that's already in hibernation. So frogs, toads, little creatures like this, I'm going to have to be careful, because I'm manoeuvring my way around the rock now. I don't want to fall off into the water. There'd just be an almighty splash. Frogs, toads, slow worms, snakes, all hibernate for the winter. So amphibians and reptiles, they need the warmth, and they need security from frost and snow as well, because obviously they won't feed. But this little fella's off. Very, very beautiful. There are 3 species of newts that are regularly seen in the United Kingdom. This little one, the smooth or common newt, also the great crested newt, which is quite a rarity, stunning creatures as well, and the palmate newt, which you can find at quite high altitudes, but also all over the country as well. So there we are, a little bit of the weird in quite a surprising little creature. It's stunning. I'll get the camera quite close. Got raindrops all over the lens, but there we are, just about coming up for 2 inches long, including its tail. Little spots of water all over it, and brilliant golden eyes with black centres. Absolutely stunning.